It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Chargers and the reigning Super Bowl champs on Thursday night primetime.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. The wait is finally over. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis here on the start of a new NFL season, and we kick it off with a bang on Thursday night.
What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have the spotlight on their teams, their franchises, the rest of the league watching them go at it.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Back to throw. Rich. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun. Rich. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Once again, it's Brooks.
And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a 2nd straight loss. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
From the shotgun, it's May. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Rich. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's in. Touchdown.
Look at that old man rumble.
Christian McCaffrey. That's career touchdown number 130. number 8 on the all-time list. And the Raiders use the
That old man out here rumbling. That
here
old
this
man
one.
out here
After
rumbling.
the touchdown, McPherson on to
Old
kick
man
this one away.
McCaffrey.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan.
Good job, Andrew.
Everyone has matchups that they like better.
He's about to take off.
Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Yeah, full start. There we go.
The
Yeah.
offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one was accepted.
Street.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
Ooh.
Short throw. He's got Kraft. And they can't bring him down. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Throwing here is May. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Let's go, Drake. Let's go, Drake. Yeah, boy.
So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
2nd and 9 now. Over the middle, it's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Rich.
Let's go, LA Porter.
He's going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Operating from the gun. Rich. They've got his man. Complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A big play there. 70 yards. And the Raiders have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll throw with May. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And he'll be taken down, but not
Neighbors, you almost had it, baby.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Nah, come on, man. Why you in Ike, baby? He's right there. Wait, just wait. Just wait. Just wait.
Charger football to start quarter number 2. 2nd and 9. As they've got it as we resume action. Up the middle with Brooks here. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6
6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw, it's May. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. On is the Chargers punter now. As he'll punt it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. The Raiders offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And it's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times we watch 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Rich. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw again. This is caught. And he is out. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. Already 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders are looking good here in the season opener.
Like to get the low gap, shoot gap, put it with the low gap, like I told you.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw, May. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
What you doing? You need you to throw it inbounds.
Here's May. Short throw, he's got Kraft. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. They go play action now, May. Everything falling apart now. Intercepted. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
It's a working. It's a working. I put my pen down to get every roasted. One day, I can take a boom
Now
bag.
play fake here on 1st down.
I can take a good day. I can get a good day. Let me work it. I gotta work it.
At the 25. They go play action here on 1st down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Rich. And this is called. Touchdown, Raiders. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Raiders are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
So I gotta be that, baby. I'm about to hit you with all types of weather.
They'll start on the ground with Brooks. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's made. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brooks. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll force a punt on the 3rd and 14. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down. Needed the 40, but he's a yard or 2 shy. On is the Chargers punter now. As he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here this first half as he gets it away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Off play action. Rich. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Rich. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw again. There's Laporta. He's got it, the tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 19. Off the play fake. Rich. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders open the lead up to 34-0. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. L.A. readies for its next possession. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp. And at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Perry would have caught that ball. That would have been crazy.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's made. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd conversion. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's caught by Coleman. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Maybe not.
Here's a
What you mean
second
finally?
and 7. Touchdown, Chargers. Keon Coleman, 25 yards for the touchdown.
No, they haven't.
And the Chargers
Once I got over the hump and beating him in the playoffs to go to the Super Bowl to play Cole, I've been having free wins after that.
Is up and good. And
He haven't been able to do anything after that.
28. New York ready, and here we go.
Before he left.
Sends this one away.
Them boys, I finally got him, and then he couldn't win after that. Then I'm working him.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And we just been, you know, been jealous. Once I got these Raiders where they needed to be, now they out here.
And their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. As they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Touchdown! A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders will extend.
God damn, Terry, you don't look like you've been missed at all. Hope you have fun over there.
Point by McPherson, up and good. And a route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this.
Nah, McLaurin, you always got a place over here in the black hole, baby. Part of the Super Bowl dynasty. Rich Gannon couldn't do it.
The Chargers going to take over here one more time before the half. And with time quickly fading here.
So, man, Richie Rich had to.
How aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Raiders pick it up. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield.
No.
Chargers going to
He
use
coughed
their
it up.
third and final timeout. As it'll come
He was
with
on top of
15
the-
seconds to play in the first
He was on
half. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds.
Incomplete, punk. We don't play that here.
Second and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
What's up, Drake?
Incompletions, and that has
I hear you like me young.
third and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third.
Yeah, man.
Back, halftime over.
It's your worst career. I know, this is your worst start you ever in your career, right? I know.
I'm Brandon Gaud.
It's okay.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Blame the commissioner.
Chargers offense and Drake May headed back. The Charger drive
Sing, Drake.
about to get going.
Hey, you like me
They
young.
have a mountainous deficit.
They
looming
were
in
going to
front
say
of
on
them.
my
It was really,
phone.
Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. That one's going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Back to throw. Rich. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin.
You know, Worthy not working out. You know what I mean? We do need a wide receiver in the slot.
Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some.
Oh, Worthy?
The Charger drive about to get going.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles.
That's terrible.
Reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive.
Come on now.
As well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they wanted to
Sing Drake.
but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the.
I hate you like the room.
So their bottom line is
We can be running on
the
numbers.
rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. And the pressure gets to him again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Say, Drake. Yeah, I see you trying to run. We ain't trying to hear that.
Sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Ooh.
Throwing the out route incomplete.
Oh, that's right. It was a linebacker.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
I know you're trying to be
As the Chargers
easy.
play now.
I see you over here playing with your nose
Fourth
down.
time tonight.
I saw you for a while. The boy said about bad.
This is fielded at the 27. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
You can't be us. You can't be us. You can't be us.
They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative.
You can't be
They're not
us.
hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like.
Oh my God.
This is intercepted. My goodness. And the Chargers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
How you didn't turn around in time to get that?
I don't think that interception.
Making my guy look bad.
At least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's time to apologize. You don't look at
They'll look to throw here.
That would complete to the gap.
Oh my God.
To the races, down the right side. Touchdown, LA. Xavier Leggett.
See, that's why your ass was about to be traded.
And the Chargers
Shit like that.
take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good. So they do get one score back. But still here in the 3rd quarter. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. The right set of down started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game.
I dare to catch it.
But he was fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Throwing here is May.
Who you thought he was going, Drake?
Harold Landry in there to get him. That is is the
About to do
6th
it.
time that they have sacked him tonight. To the air, May. Able to find his man, Kraft.
And he's the epitome of what we call a move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. Fielded at the 33. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
Well, this offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive.
Oh, come on.
Intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Oh, you're going stupid.
Play action. May. That's complete. It's
Wow.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Malik Neighbors.
38 yards.
Rich, remember what happened last time? Like, I put Bo Nix in the game.
And converted into 6 points. Extra point by York is
Yeah, stop this shit now.
And the lead
Fucking
is
up.
down to 24.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to go. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Oh.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now
as he's on to punt for Vegas. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
They'll stay on the ground with Brooks.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14.
I know,
Just
Brooks.
a yard there, so
You're not
it
used to
makes
this,
up a
ain't you?
tough 3rd and
I know.
12.
I know. It's okay.
There, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line.
The
Got the
Vegas
street
offense
right
ready
here.
for their next
I'm about to
possession.
hit you in your
Now
head.
you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Oh,
Shoots
damn.
off the sack, escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Rich.
Damn, man.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he
Enough for you. took him over
35-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
It's May. Got a man. That's Leggett. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They'll try and run here with Brooks. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to fourth down. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll try and throw for it with May. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's 2nd and 10. Nix to the air. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. They'll go play action with Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage the contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch call
my guys.
around the 11-yard line.
Nobody can catch him.
Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, May with it. That one taken in by Neighbors. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. From the gun, it's May. That's caught left side by Neighbors. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Malik Neighbors. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chargers get a bit closer. May going to try and throw for it. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. Things were looking really good at half, Charles, but the story has changed, and they just sat this offense on the sideline, watch another touchdown go in the wrong direction. They're really getting blitzed in the second half.
And the pressure is really on because they need a big-time drive to calm things down. Well, as you mentioned, things have really gone in the wrong direction. The momentum's all on the other side of the ball. Their offense has now given their defense a lot of confidence. You know they're going to get after them here.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And his throw is incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
To throw, here's Nix. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 22. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now it's Nix. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, Raiders. McPherson on for the extra point. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. May. Got a man. That's Ligon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Defense.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
That one complete to Ligon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. Here's May. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. He's going to use his legs here. And down inside the 15 he goes. Nice pickup. 10 yards and a 1st down on the keeper. Here's a handoff to Brooks. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. They'll throw with May. That's to Kraft, the tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be, and now it's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Chargers. Keon Coleman. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chargers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. May going to try to throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hand
men's team for the Raiders able to secure it. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
To throw is Nix. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Throwing Nix.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here's Nix once more. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to them. 11 yards and a 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
To the air, May. That one complete to again.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Throwing here is May.
Got his open man. It's Carr. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
To throw, it's May. Short throw, he's got Kraft.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
That's complete. It's Neighbors.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, it's May. Short throw, he's got Kraft.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Well, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down is May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They'll look to throw again.
That one taken in by Neighbors.
Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Back to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one to put it mildly for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
4th down, here's May. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. Looking to throw. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Tucker Kraft from 3 yards out. And the Chargers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Listen, when you got a guy with 3 touchdown catches back pocket already, you can guarantee they're going to keep looking for him, and you can also guarantee he's going to keep asking for the ball.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to go up top again. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Well, this was not just...